MRW talking. Those Warriors have come out to play already in the preseason. Curry already has the cheat code in. I think he's just going to leave it in for the remainder of the season, being that he's not going to have to work too hard for his shot. So I think the way they lost last year, a hobble Steph Curry, he's going to go into beast mode. I just think that for the most part, this team is just going to just blow the competition out. Don't make these games harder than necessary. Get it over in the first and second quarter and move on. Clay, his mama call him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. He's got the cheat code going too. Durant is going to, and I think that a lot of people don't. They know that KD is a great individual talent. And when you put all those scorers on one team, when you have all the scorers on one team, you score a lot of points. So people know that, right? I think even the casual basketball fan knows that. But what Durant is going to allow them to do is, at least offensively, he can play every position. And this is something that you could not do with Harrison Barnes. Good player, good player, but ball skills alone, KD is going to do a lot more for the Warriors. And as a result, the Warriors will have to do a lot less around him. It's just gonna be awesome. I mean, already I look at KD and you see him on the post, and who is guarding him? Whoever was guarding, I think it was Julius Randle, but I mean, let's just say KD is a legit 7-footer. Randle 6'8". We're talking like a 5-inch height difference. I mean, he's going to have a lot of guys on the block, and they are not going to know what the hell to do. I mean, you won't even be able to get a double team over to him quick enough, because before you realize, oh shit, do I double? Do I stay home with this guy? I mean, the shot is going to be up. The shot is going to be up. You pretty much have to stay home on all the Warriors players now. You can't even think about double teaming anyone or trapping. I mean, unless Curry is routinely bringing the ball up and he's just, if he loses a dribble or he falls down, then take that as an opportunity to trap him and maybe get a turnover. But that's it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, you just can't gamble. I mean, to apply too much pressure defensively, I think, as far as double teaming, that is a huge gamble. Huge gamble. And then when you think about Draymond Green, teams are going to have another decision to go through. I mean, I'm talking about the decision-making process in that. What do you do with Draymond Green? Do you let him just roll down the lane with thunderous dunks? I don't know. I mean, last year, teams were putting a bigger... Well, the league figured out that you had to neutralize Draymond Green, so you had to put an Ibaka-type player on him. That's not going to work this year, because Ibaka-type is going to have to guard KD. He won't be able to guard Draymond Green. You can't ask him to do it, because you're going to need the lengthy athleticism, a player with that height and athleticism, the ability to move their feet. He cannot guard Draymond Green. He's going to have to guard the guy who's capable of putting up 30 to 40 points. I mean, that's just the way it is. All in all, I know there are about 1 to 2 games left in the preseason. But I've seen enough, I think, for a lot of hardcore fans. And I'm not a hardcore fan, but I don't really need to be. I am a basketball enthusiast to a certain extent. I'm not saying that I forgot like hundreds and thousands of vintage tapes of, ABA games and NBA games, but I can look at the eye test, without having to look at statistics. the eye test tells me that this is going to be one of the greatest teams ever. I mean, this might be the best team since like Shaq and Kobe, right? Since like that dynasty. Like the team aspect, and just from like a team perspective, they have already revolutionized the game, right? Like when you think of players and having that degree of individual talent, let's go back to the Heat. Great collection of individual players, but I still think that they did not win as many games, as many finals, as many titles as they could have won. That first year, they should have won, right? They should have won. I still think that they needed a better system. Spoelstra, great coach, but when you look at what the Warriors are running, right? Or when you look at hell, even if they had like a coach like Hornacek, right? Just someone who could have ran like a hybrid system. Let's go with Brad Stevens. The Heat had that type of coach during their first year, they would have won it. They would have won it. I think they, again, till this day, they were relying on star power, individual talent instead of collective talent. That's all I have to say. Go Warriors. I don't even live over there. I don't even live in the Bay. I'm just as excited as anyone living at the Bay. What do you guys think? Questions, comments below. Until next time.